Oh, hi. I'm Jen, and welcome to my vlog space. One of them, anyway. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about technology. Technology in tap dance. Now, I know with this pandemic, a lot of us have had to use a whole lot more of it than we ever expected, right? We've got Zoom, I've got a selfie ring light now. I never had that before. And now I'm like, oh, I guess I better have one for when I have to talk to my students so that my face actually looks decent instead of like a shadow. So lots of technology has definitely come into my life and it wasn't there before. There were some that were there before that I was using. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about some of my favorite pieces of technology that have helped me as a teacher, as a performer, and as just in general person, I guess. So first, I do want to say this video is kind of sponsored a little bit. I was reached out to by a company, Winbridge, and they wanted me to review one of their microphones. And I was so happy to do that because two reasons. One, anytime that I can review a product for you so that you don't have to like try it without knowing what it's like, I'm happy to do that. And two, I had just fried my headset mic that I use with noise complaint. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can get a new headset mic? I just fried mine. Yeah, we'll talk about care and maintenance of your technology too. So I'm gonna include the review in this video of that microphone, but I also wanted to talk to you genuinely and not just have like a sponsored ad review thing. I wanted to talk to you genuinely about my favorite pieces of technology as a dancer. First of all, let's talk about iPhones. I love iPhones. First and foremost, if you have an iPhone, there's this little thing that you always need to have. The dongle thing, I think it's called a dongle or it's called like an attachment. I don't know what it's called. I call it like, hey, you know that little extra cord thingy? I need it. I have 6 of them. And I swear I keep having to buy more to replace those 6. It's like, why do you have 6, Jen? Well, right now I have one plugged into my iPhone so that my microphone can hear me. And I have one in my bag at all times that I can bring to my studio, just in case I forget my bag. I have one in each of my cars. I also have one attached to my headphones that are in my room in case I am recording music and need to plug into my iPhone for any reason. I have a lot of them, but it's really important to have them because you never know when you're gonna get to a studio and they don't have one there for you. So off the bat, definitely need those little extender cable things that go from headphone jack to iPhone. Definitely need that. Also, iPhones. I film everything for this channel right now on an iPhone. What a piece of technology. I film and I edit and I upload all from my iPhone. And if it weren't for the ease of that, I don't think I could be putting out as much as I am. I put out a lot of videos a week. Between the 2 channels, I put out at least 7 videos a week. It's insane. But I wouldn't be able to do that if it weren't for the ease of recording and editing and setup and breakdown. So iPhones, really a fantastic piece of technology. I'm sure Androids can do very similar things. I've just never experienced an Android. I'm just letting you know cell phones are yes. I'm gonna call out some of my students today, actually. iPhones are this cool and they'll get you in this much trouble. I had to cancel a meeting in person today and we met on Zoom for my college class that I teach. And I'm sure a couple of the kids didn't see the message in time and went to campus. And then didn't show up to Zoom. I'm sure they're gonna say, well, I showed up and no one was there, so I just went, I saw the message that you were on Zoom, but I went to school, so I just went home. And I'll be like, did you have your phone with you? Because you were in the studio. You were literally in the studio at the time. You could have just put your phone up and had this beautiful room to do Zoom in, guys. So they're gonna be getting that message from me in a little bit, I'm sure. But it's your iPhone, your phone is a pocket teacher, because I live in your iPhone. I'm on YouTube, therefore I live in your phone. You can pull me up anytime you need to and take class from me on your phone. You can mentally take class without using your feet if you're like on an airplane, if you just save the video. You can download videos and stuff. So yeah, your iPhone is like, it's just an incredible tool. I can slow motion take video. I can like you've seen it in my pullback videos probably. I can actually take slow motion video of myself doing something for 2 reasons. 1, to show you what it looks like in slow motion, and 2, to analyze what I'm doing and maybe see something that I'm doing wrong. And I do it with my students all the time. I have a student that's like, I can't get pullbacks, I don't know what I'm doing. I grab my phone and I go, okay, go ahead, do the thing. And then they do it, I slow motion, and then I watch the slow motion video and I go, okay, I see what's happening. Your left foot is turned out the minute that you go. And I can't see that unless I see slow motion. It's crazy cool, right? iPhones, guys, iPhones. Okay, so the second piece of technology that I want to talk about is the Apple Watch. Now, this video is not sponsored by Apple at all. Like, I'm not trying to push you toward Apple products. There are tons of non-Apple products like phones and watches that will do the same things as what I'm telling you my products do, the Apple Watch and the iPhone, but I just don't have the non-Apple products. I happen to have an Apple Watch and an iPhone. So anyway, I'm just saying a smartwatch and a smartphone, that'll get you through. But my Apple Watch, it is a lifesaver. First thing, I can control my music from this thing. I can press stop, start, next, back, pause. I can choose music on this thing. As a teacher, it is priceless. Because what does that mean? It means I don't have to walk across the room and turn my back on my students to pick a new song. I can just keep standing right in front of them and go, all right, so that was a great run through. I want to talk about this, and then we'll try it again. Cool, let's do it again. I don't have to run across the room and turn my back on them for a second. Which, as a teacher, if any of you guys are teachers, you know you don't turn your back on your students for a second. So, hello T'Challa. He decided to come say hi. You guys probably can't see him, but trust me, he's here. So, Apple Watch letting me start and stop music for class is absolutely essential. I cannot live without it anymore. I don't think I have been to class without my Apple Watch since I got it, and I got it for that reason. Also, as a performer, it has saved my butt. So noise complaint, when we go out on tour, I usually don't have like an extra pass or an extra seat for a dedicated tech person. Sean is our dedicated tech person as well as a dancer. Sorry, I am petting T'Challa, which is why my left arm is doing some weird stuff. Sean is our dedicated tech person, but he's also a dancer in the company. So he's doing video, photo, and dancing, and he probably set up the audio, or Alex set up the audio, and he's on stage 2 dancing. So I don't have a person to sit there and press play. And a lot of times the venue doesn't give me somebody to press play. So we ended up having to go, yes, I think you're right, Moana. We should keep looking. And then Moana's like, yeah, Alice, we got this. I play Alice. I don't know if you guys knew that. We got this. I'm like, yeah. And then I have to go, hold on, audience. And then we have to like run over to the sound thing and press play. And it was like, acting, acting, acting. Wait a sec, dance. And so it had that wait a sec moment to it. Now we don't need that because it's acting, acting, acting. Absolutely, Moana, you're right. Let's go look for the key. And then Moana's like, yeah. And then I'm like, bam, start. I can control the show from on stage just because I have an Apple Watch. Mind-blowing, guys. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a little awkward in like super professional performance. Like I can't do this at like a nice theater with like rhythm theory or noise complaint. I can't just like, it looks a little weird, you know? But usually if you're in a theater, you have a dedicated sound person, you don't have to worry about it. This is good for like outdoor festivals or community showcases where you don't always have a sound person with you. This is brilliant if you're on stage and in charge at the same time. So great, life-saving. Okay, so the last piece of technology I want to talk to you guys about does segue into the product review, but I wanted to give you a little bit more of my experience with microphones before we get into that. So the product is a microphone. In noise complaint, we started using headset mics, wireless headset mics, because we're acting and then we go right into dancing. And then we're acting again right after, and then we go right into dancing again. So headset mics became something of a necessity. And I did fry my headset mic at like the second to last show before the pandemic ended, but we're not gonna talk about that. How did I fry it? I left the packs in the garage on a hot day. Don't do that. Keep your mics and technology stored in a cool, dry place, not a humid, hot garage. Cool? Cool. So Best tip I can give you. Those are very expensive to replace. So I was very happy to be reached out to by this company so that I could like at least replace one of them with their piece. It doesn't work with my wireless like system, but I can at least have it for myself and for classes and stuff like that. So there's that. But microphones, whether it's a headset mic or a regular mic, having one available to pick up your sound for a camera, for a Zoom class, for a show, it's really helpful. I would definitely say having a microphone and a PA system of your own for when you do outdoor performances, for when you do like videos, for when you teach on Zoom, having just a little amplification, whether it's of your feet or your voice or both, is essential. I remember my school that I teach for, Florida School of the Arts, they were getting us technology. They're like, what do you need for Zoom? And they were like, oh, we'll get you a headset mic that you can have and it'll go right into the computer. And I was like, is that the only place that the audio can come from? They're like, yeah, it's gonna come from here, not out there. And I'm like, that doesn't work for a tap dancer. They need to hear my feet. If anything, I'll just shout. You know, I don't need a mic to go into the computer. That's what they were getting all the other teachers. And they were like, oh, I guess. So they got me like a mic that I could sit somewhere between the computer and me. And it worked out. Kind of. My feet are still way louder than my voice. So where this headset mic comes in is I have it hooked into a second speaker. So I have the mic hooked into, like the floor mic hooked into the computer so that it's just amplifying my feet sounds, right? But I amplified my own voice by plugging my headset mic into a speaker as if it's the music. So it's just gonna be amplified and I don't have to shout. Kind of fantastic. So super helpful there, but tap dancers definitely have a little bit, our needs are different from the other styles of dance when it comes to sound. Definitely it's a little bit different because we don't just have to amplify here, we have to amplify down here at our feet. And the mic needs to be able to pick up both unless you're not saying anything in your show and you're just doing your feet, then never mind. But I guess I think about it like needing to do both because I act and then I dance. So for musical theater, it's essential to work out the amplify here and amplify here thing. So without any further ado, and hopefully no more jets flying over my house, they will not stop. I'm gonna segue into the product review. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed my technology talk today. But yeah, let's check out this headset review, sorry, by Winbridge. Oh, hi. So I'm Jen, and welcome to my studio. This is my friend Sean.
Hello.
And he's gonna help me do a product review.
Yeah.
What product are we reviewing today? What is new about this studio setup?
What's different?
What is different?
The lights the same?
Lights are the same.
Lights are the same. Camera's the same?
Camera's the same.
I'm different.
Wow, are you louder than me somehow right now?
I just projected, my apologies.
Yeah, we are going to be reviewing a mic. This is the game changer I was waiting for when it comes to my Zoom classes and potentially the YouTube videos. This is the game changer I needed. Right, Bento? He's just, oh wow. I haven't done that yet. So this is the Winbridge multifunction wireless Lavalier microphone set.
Yep.
So I'm gonna insert a picture of the box that you can see what exactly we have. This is a Bluetooth transmitting wireless mic. So it is hooked up to me, which honestly I should have put the wire through my shirt if I remembered to, but you can at least see it's not a very long wire. I can come a little closer. It's not a very long wire at all, and it's just hooked into this headset, and I have hooked it to my leggings. Here is that box actually. So wireless lavalier set. I can use it, but I can't say it.
Do you want me to show them what the back looks like?
The what? Yeah, sure. Yeah. So this is what the other piece of it looks like. We just have it plugged right into my Bluetooth speaker. It also works with any PA system. This is the speaker I always use for music on this channel. And now I'm talking through it. Again, game changer, because this is gonna save my voice. I don't have to shout over music if I can just turn my mic up louder than the music. For a tap teacher, that is a major game changer, okay? So what I love about this is that it's not just convenient, it's comfortable. I am so comfortable. I don't feel it at all. Now again, I should have put the wire through the shirt. I used to wear a headset mic dancing on stage, and we would put the wire through our clothes so that we could dance and do whatever. I do feel like I might hit it, so if you are gonna get one of these, make sure that you put the wire through your shirt so it doesn't hinder you. But again, it's such a short wire, I don't feel like it's gonna be a problem. This is the headset version. It also has a pin, a clip mic.
The lavalier pin.
Yeah, move that out so that I stop like breathing into it. It also has a lavalier clip mic. I don't recommend that as a dancer just because it's going to be bouncing up and down and it's going to cause a lot of excess noise. But for my vlogs, that's perfect. I'm just sitting there and talking to you. It's honestly perfect. But for the tap dance videos or teaching or anything like that, definitely the headset. I have it bobby pinned to my head. I didn't really need it to because it has a nice grip on the headset. It goes around the back. It's not an over the head, it goes around the back. I have it underneath my hair. Well, I have it over my hair, but underneath my pigtails.
The pigtails are holding it.
Like it's like right there. So I barely notice it, and hopefully you guys barely notice it as far as like the look, but I think it helps a lot. You can really hear that I am projected, and it gets a lot louder than this, and it gets a lot softer than this. There are extra parts in here as well, so you have a lot of different options. There is a splitter so that you can see it has a splitter so that you can have headphones and a microphone plugged into whatever you need it to be plugged into. This is the Lav Mic, so it just clips on, so it just clipped right here. It's a little big. I think that's like my only downside so far, is that this is not a subtle Lav Clip Mic, but it's great. I think it's great. You may be able to take off this part and maybe make it a little bit smaller, but I like the foam over it because it does help mitigate like excess sounds.
Any type of pop or anything like that.
Yeah, and then there's this. This looks like it just plugs in directly to a phone, or directly into a camera. This could be amazing. I haven't gotten to try this one yet, but if I get to, I will let you guys know how that is.
All these just clip right into the pack that you have on there. So like this can literally just plug into that also to do like an interview.
Oh, okay, great, awesome. So okay, so how do you feel about this microphone?
I really like this microphone. How do you feel about this? Oh, no. How do you feel?
You're done. Honestly, I am so thankful to have this. I think this is going to help so much with this channel and so much with my Zoom classes. More than anything, my Zoom classes, because that's really when I start shouting. I might even bring this to class, not even Zoom class, in-person class, because I am done shouting over music all the time. I'm trying to sing too. Like I got home, I was supposed to sing yesterday and I was like canceled. I cannot do it because I taught for 6 hours and I just shouted. This is amazing. I feel like I can speak like a normal human being, kind of, because I'm a theater person, so projecting is just what I do. I love this. I do want to thank Winbridge for giving me this microphone, and I love just the partnerships that I've been able to find with this channel. This is wonderful, and if you look at their prices on their website, not that expensive. No. So I'm going to link this particular mic down below in the description so you can check it out. It is not expensive at all, and it delivers in record time. This came right away.
Oh yeah.
So it's wonderful. Do you have anything? You're the tech guy. I just dance.
That's why I'm here. I'm the tech guy.
Your turn.
So far, I even tried this earlier with a couple other electronic devices on to see if it would distort it at all, and it does not. Because a lot of time with Bluetooth things, they interfere with each other, and I wasn't able to get, even with my phone and everything else on, with Bluetooth, nothing picked it up. So that's good. As far as the actual product itself is very durable. It's got a nice heft to it. It's not heavy, like that on your back.
I don't feel it.
And
I don't feel it at all. I would say make sure that whatever you clip it to is tight because, and this is just come from being a stage dancer. This has nothing to do with this particular item. Just being a stage dancer. Clipping it to a pair of pants that are loose, it's just gonna bounce up and down. So you wanna make sure if you don't have a pair of pants or a pair of shorts that sits on you tight, I couldn't clip it to these shorts because they're not tight. I clipped it to my leggings because those are like tight. And that's just to stop it from bouncing up and down because A, that will cause feedback, B, that's really uncomfortable, and C, worst thing that happens is it actually falls off while you're dancing, and that can lead to breakage just from falling, or I'm wearing tap shoes. You really think I want electronics on the floor when I'm tap dancing? No. So make sure you clip it to something sturdy.
But overall, I mean, all of it, we tried out all the aspects of it, from the microphone to the lav to the headset, even to the splitter that can go into like a computer, so that way you can use it to record your audio.
Which is going to be great for voiceovers for me.
And it's, like you said, it's such an inexpensive thing.
I mean, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you're paying for good quality, but it is not, it does not cost what I thought it would.
If you were starting up a company that you're going to do like some kind of product sales or something that you need a microphone, this is a great starter for you.
This also, good for this channel, this will change my classes. Me bringing this to the studio, because this is a lot of dance teachers on the channel, me bringing this to my studio, if you're teaching hybrid, Zoom and in person, you need this. If you're teaching tap class to like 20 little kids with tap shoes on, you need this. You need this so that you don't go home and feel like downing an entire thing of cough syrup just to make your throat feel better. You need this. And you know what? I didn't know that I needed this until I got it. And more than anything, I will be buying 3 more of these. This one was gifted to me by the company as a please review this for us. And now I'm going to be nice to the company right back and buy 3 more. Why am I buying 3 more?
Because noise complaint, we tour, a lot of times we need microphones, because there's sometimes that we'll only have like one stationary microphone, and there's quite a few of us.
I wish you had a microphone so that you could have talked over Bento scratching at the carpet. I'm sorry. There's 4 of us that act, and we need headset mics. I had some, they got fried in the heat because they were kept in a storage before the show, but it fried them. So I needed new ones anyway. This is comfortable.
And like
affordable.
You said, they stay on very well, and it's light. Because we've tried some that are like heavy. And you feel it like weighing your head. So. Or
there's ones that are too light, and they're like the tiny little wire. Your bobby pins aren't going to hold on to that. These pins are holding this to my hair. I know we had a problem with somebody in the group having really, really thin hair, and the bobby pin plus the tiny little wire, it just wouldn't grab.
This has a good size to it, so that way you feel it, you know it's there, and it's perfect, I think.
And I kind of feel like a super cool fitness instructor right now. And if you're a fitness instructor, this is great, especially if you have to buy your own. Sometimes you work at a gym or you work at a studio and they supply these for you. Mine don't, and I can supply it myself now. I'm also going to start doing fitness classes. Major game changer, because also I can kind of like manipulate this. I'm certified to teach the Pound Fitness drumming thing, and I don't want to accidentally catch. Oh, I just hit it. I'm sorry. I don't want to accidentally catch, but I think it's so close to my face that I won't. If I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit my face too. So let's just not.
I got you.
This would also be great for one other thing. As a drummer, I'm also a backup singer.
Oh yeah.
So
if you had a dedicated speaker that your voice could come out of.
I am now a customer of this company for life because I gotta buy like 10. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. Is there anything else you wanted to add about it?
The charging time takes about 2 to 3 hours, it says, but they last for about 6 hours.
Great. So that's at least, we'd have to charge it between shows, or I have to charge it between days of class, but easy. Get home, plug it in, charge it.
It's got a USB port that goes right into it, like the plugs in and a USB, so you can use any type of butt from any type of electronic you have.
We call it a butt.
Yeah, they're called. I don't know what it's called. It's the adapter. It's the USB adapter.
Block.
Yeah, the block.
I don't know, we call it a butt. Sorry, I thought I had to explain. So thank you guys for joining us for this review. Definitely make sure that you pick up one of these if you are in need of a good headset or lav mic for your classes or for your videos. It's amazing. I don't know how great it's going to be for YouTube videos just yet, but I'm going to test it out. You'll at least see me wearing this in class from now on, whether it's in person or Zoom. I promise I'm going to wear these.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But it's really nice. I definitely recommend it, and the link will be in the description.
Yes, and thank you for helping me with this review because he understands technology, I understand music, so usually before I set up to do these videos and do my classes, he's the one plugging in the computer, making sure the lights are plugged in. So I was like, will you do this review with me? Because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's the best part is literally she set this up this time just to make sure that she had it, and it was no problem.
Took me 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just plug and play basically. Plug it in, turn it on, you're ready.
Yeah, if this plugs right into the aux of any speaker. So if you have a studio that has a speaker, if it has an aux cable that isn't already being used by your phone, I guess, or by your music player, like a Bluetooth speaker is perfect. Yeah, it would have to be an extra speaker. You can't play the music and the vocals at the same time. If you don't know that already, I might need to tell you that. So what I plan on doing for my classes is I'm gonna bring my own little speaker. That speaker that we showed you, I'm gonna bring that speaker to class so I have my own speaker, my own headset. Vocals are coming through a different speaker. Music is coming through a different speaker. A lot of times speakers can't handle both coming through.
Also, as a dance teacher, which way do you face most of the time? And your students are facing you.
It's really hard to project when my voice goes that way. So this, again, if I have the speaker where the kids can hear
if it's projecting out towards them.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I keep thinking we're going to end this review, and I keep thinking of more reasons why this rocks.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely am going to pick up a couple of these from my company. So.
Nice. Well, Winbridge, you made some customers out of us, and hopefully you will make customers out of the people watching this video. I don't review things unless I fully believe in it. This is the second review I've ever done on this channel of like products that I specifically got to review, and I literally just I hung up on a phone call from my mom real quick, so I have to call her back after this. I was like, Mom, hold on, I'm almost done. I'm only saying that because I kind of got distracted and forgot where I was, but I only review products I believe in. I absolutely believe in this product. I think this company is great. The customer service person I have been in contact with has been the sweetest ever. Almost as sweet as the people from Chewy, Chewy.com. Those customer service people are the greatest on the planet. But anyway, they don't sponsor me either. So thank you guys for joining us for this review. If you do pick one of these up, please let me know how much you like it. And then if you think of cool things to do with it, maybe we can like share. So yay! Yay, microphone, I'm so happy. You want me to take this off now because I'm really loud? Okay. You can't wear this, he's already loud enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button if you're excited about me not having to waste my voice screaming, or if you're excited to pick one of these up. Again, all the information is down below. And as always, thank you for reviewing a product with me. Thank you for dancing with me.